Tambutso Mnangagwa, and one of those who are spearheading the 2030 extension of Mnangagwa in terms of lobbying for it, who doubles as the Mashonaland East chairperson, from where retired General Chwenga hails from. And also, he is the Minister of Local Government. This is none other than a man whom Blessed Keza has characterized as a man suffering from a mental health related problem. And I'm talking about none other than, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Garwe. Yours truly, Daniel Garwe, is at it again. And guess what he is saying this time around in terms of talking to his boss, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa? He says all waters belongs to Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's listen to Daniel Garwe in a very short clip, the voice of him.
Water is a fundamental right. It's enshrined in our constitution. You heard the mayor who is a lawyer talking about the constitutionality of water, and that the water is owned by one office, the first office in the land. It's owned by the president, and the president wants to ensure that before we get to 2030, every urban area and even the rural district councils will have clean water. They support the city. Yes, they've got some issues that they haven't attended to. They are human beings such as us and the subject to error. Let's not keep quiet when you see things not being done properly. Raise the red flag so that we come and fix. That's how we can develop our country to an upper middle income economy status by year 2030.
Yes, so that was your Daniel Garwe saying water in Zimbabwe. The most fundamental point that he made is saying water is owned by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Is he lying in that statement? This is what Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa has been doing. He wants to own Zimbabwe in its totality, including water. I strongly, for example, the company that is now collecting refuse in Harare, it is the company of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. It is owned by Mnangagwa. And the people of Harare now, they are paying for prepaid water. So if you want water in Harare, you have to pay for that water in advance in order for the water to be actually delivered to you. And the company that is dealing with that, I strongly believe it is a company that is owned by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Of course, they would not divulge all these details, but that's the only logical reason. So Zimbabwe, in its entirety, what Mnangagwa wants to do, he sees it as his own property. Just imagine someone standing up making such a reckless statement. Water should not belong to an individual. Mnangagwa did not create water to belong to him. Water belongs to God, and water is a right for the citizens of Zimbabwe. It should be owned by the citizens of Zimbabwe. It shouldn't be a property of the Mafiti dynasty, as it has been. So what Mnangagwa actually intends to do, remember, they have started in Harare. They are experimenting everything in Harare. Harare citizens did nothing. They took over West management. They, through their Geopamona, a company that is owned by Mnangagwa, obviously, possibly run by Zwikanandas. And now they have taken over water. There is more that they are going to come after. And remember, they were saying they are going to cascade these programs into all provinces. Daniel Garwe is heard saying so. I strongly believe Bulawayo province has resisted them. That is why you see Daniel Garwe frustrates them when it comes to approving their budgets. It takes a long time to approve their budget. That is where actually, that is the problem that the country currently confront. One man thinking he owns Zimbabwe, thinking he even owns natural resources that were provided by God. And this is the reason why Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa should actually be taken care of as a matter of urgency. Because I've said it, the more he stays in that position with the Zikanandas, as well as individuals like Daniel Garwe, the more the harm he stands to do. So water should be is an asset for the people of Zimbabwe. There is absolutely now no one who should claim that water is owned by him. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Apologies for the background noise. We are doing some upgrades here. That's why you will hear it but tomorrow all this would be done. Ogancube Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side.